others. And it really depends on your level of faith. So as you are listening today, maybe some of you already believe and have seen, have witnessed, have experienced what God had already done.
Hallelujah.
And some of you still haven't seen or haven't actually experienced greater things to be happening in your life. And maybe some of you don't believe in what we're talking about, but yet you may be caught up in this moment to be listening and watching us wherever and whichever level you're at and the category of viewers that you may belong to. Maybe you don't believe in Jesus, and maybe you do, or maybe you're sitting trying to say, okay, what are they talking about? Are they talking about real thing that happens? Well, we are here to share that with Him, absolutely nothing is impossible.
Yes.
And not only that, that whatever that you go through, we believe because we have seen that He has done it already, and He can do it again, regardless whoever go through the same experiences. That this God remains faithful even when we are not. So once again, if you have been following us and if you have been a part of this session every Tuesday, we would like to say thank you for continuing to believe and continuing to be part of this program. And for those of you, maybe you just joined us today for the very first time, welcome. And we believe whatever that you hear today, that we will try to believe and know that this God is more than able. For the kingdom economics, there's always the two language. The language of faith, which means when there is nothing, you believe that there is something. It doesn't sound right in the physical sense, but when you believe in God, you know that whatever that you're not seeing and whatever that you're believing and whatever that you desire, it can happen with your faith in God, because He becomes the source and not the resources of whatever that you're getting through maybe your employers, through the company that you work for, or maybe the resources that you have. Maybe you have a farmer, you're a farmer, or you're a fisherman, or you get things from the sea and then you sell them, or maybe you have a small mini mart, or maybe part of the flea market. In whichever way, that whatever that you desire in life is not dependent on the very resources that you have. But when you have faith, that language, it's totally difficult to explain, because it can be crazy and it can be very crazy to those of you who haven't experienced it or hearing it for the very first time. And also there is wisdom. Maybe you raise your hand today, or you want part of this business house that has been logging in right throughout the week, and you say to yourself, I am good, I have a very good salary, and my husband does so, and otherwise my wife also earn well. I have children that are already working and they also bring money home. I have a very good resource of my company that that we are good. Yes, you can raise your hand and say to yourself that we are good or you are good, but you will need wisdom in your life for God to take you to another level, meaning that don't be complacent with whatever that you have or with the level that you're in. Always desire more, because your God takes you to another level. So there is the language of wisdom and there is the language of faith. And today we would like to talk more on the language of faith, because with faith, like we always share and we've always encourage you, even when you look around the house, there is no food. You look at the potato basket, there is none. Or you look at the iron rack, there is none. You look at the flour container, there is none. Like you look around physically, there is nothing. But when you have faith, you are so content. You are so much at peace. You're not panicking. You're not calling around. You're not looking for money lenders. Or you're not chasing the children, telling them to go to Mbu and go to Nei or go to Tatalelai or Tatale to go and ask. No, don't ever send anybody out to ask. Work with the little thing that you have and continue to believe and continue to step out in faith, knowing that this God is your source and this God is a supply. Because when you continue to look up to Him and you continue to be dependent